Perhaps we're looking for one of a kind, the cultural exhibitions around the world, all traveled and places. Stay tuned to my channel, KB Jojo Newsbox, where I intend to give you every vital information, updates, interesting places, places of interest, tourism, and about people, culture around the world. Stay tuned on this channel. We promise to give you more. It's guys. Thank you. Hello my people, it's been a very hectic time in Nigeria for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Indeed, the journey to Nigeria has been actually... This is Nigeria. Anyway, this is the place where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle came to visit, and we all see what has been going on around the world, across the universe, simply because Harry and Meghan decided to come to Nigeria for the Invictus game. There's a whole lot of trash, a whole lot of controversies, a whole lot of defamation, a whole lot of, I'll call it, hatred towards this couple.
The King is also set to host a palace garden party and weekly audience with the Prime Minister on Wednesday, and Harry's diary is packed for a full 3 days with his Invictus Games. However, they will be at times just 2 miles apart and risk even driving past each other on London's roads. Some observers may see this as sad, that father and son cannot find time for each other. Others may say that it's understandable, as both have work commitments and, in Harry's words, priorities. But maybe there has just been too much water under the bridge for father and son to play happy families amid such huge public attention.
But the center of attraction is Markle, Meghan Markle alone, for declaring and having found out that she's 43% Nigeria.
Although I suspect she realises that she's probably, of all the members of the royal family, it's probably got the lowest approval rating for the damage she's done by many of these interviews and of course Harry's book.
And we all understand this has been a big deal, a big headache to some public, the British and American public, simply because it's been said that Meghan Markle first made a statement about, being linked to Malta, that is, grandmother or someone related to her mother as from Malta. So, but this actually may be the reason why the American public is becoming so much confused, and they actually are now turning their back against Meghan Markle.
So it may have a relationship with the Sussexes, but it doesn't change when it comes to duty. This Nigerian tour wasn't sus. It's verging on criminal that a poverty-stricken nation of 280 million has been forced upon the latest episode of this increasingly gross reality show by millionaires who should know better. Or, by the way, go and pay for it yourself.
Meghan Markle, who is also an American. But now, it's official. She is partly Nigerian, partly American. Now, why do we have all this hatred towards the couple, Prince Harry? Now, let us review the coming of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to Nigeria. The rules, what they did while they were in Nigeria, and how it affects and also steer the conversations around the world. At first, when Meghan Markle arrived in Nigeria, on landing in the daytime, they had landed in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria, and they can view the beautiful, and also a modern city of Abuja, which is the capital of Nigeria. Remember, Nigeria is home to the most populous black population in the world, and actually the proud and the giant of Africa. So on settling down to Abuja in Nigeria, they first went to the academy, the Lightweight Academy who is designated school meant for the children of the officers of the military officers who are, you know, for we all understand that the Invictus Game is more about improving the lives of the fallen heroes, all the people who left it behind, and how to look after them, and also to be very proud of those who have actually been, you know, who are the military people. And but the controversy around this was that Meghan Markle was trying to show herself off, to let them see that so that there was some argument that she's actually jumping in front of the photos. That's the first criticism, that she's trying to take a picture with a child in order to showcase that she's caring or something, to show as a PR. So a lot has been said about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, that they are monetizing the royal family or the royal institution, but they forget that this couple themselves, they are, and as individuals, they have their own dignity and they've already worked their way up. Forget that Prince Harry is from royal family. Meghan Markle, she's been an actress and she's been a diva, someone well known in the American public before being seen or being wed into the royal family. So, why the royal family is being considered as a very big institution, the monarchy, very big institution in the United Kingdom. Individuals like Meghan Markle is also very important because they scale themselves up. They work their way up to, to be on top of the ladder. So a lot of people who are actually saying that they are monetizing their experiences or their life alongside with trying to monetize the royals. Whatever they do, they're trying to make money out of it. Yes, they can, because it's their experience of life and no one bear that other than themselves, they themselves. So the criticisms also start from the kind of clothes and the bills they were given. The clothes that they were wearing, actually, some commentators on TV in America and the United Kingdom have been saying that the clothes that Meghan was wearing is known as Windsor. The designer is Heidi somewhat, so something Heidi. But they said this actually is a link to Windsor. We understand Windsor is the the royal family house, or call it the family palace in the United Kingdom. So that means maybe Meghan Markle is also trying to monetize, trying to showcase, but she's also sending message anyway, if you see it that way. But she's only wearing a designer dress in a very butter color like this, and so beautiful, elegant. Meghan Markle is also beautiful as well, whether you like it or you like her or not. So also handsome is Prince Harry. The couple are together and they are happy together. There are some commentators have been saying on TV in the UK that the couple are actually not happy with since so far in their relationship. This is absolute blatant lie. This couple have been so happy. They've been together and they're happy with their life, despite the controversies I will around them. Now let's take another look at the reception being given to them. From after leaving the school, the Lightway Academy in Abuja, they also went further to the northern part of Nigeria, which is Kaduna. They've been there and they are able to see the beauty of Nigeria as well. They met with the military institutions over there, and they've also been received by the women and widows of some fallen military men. So, and they are able to actually extend their hands of fellowship and also discuss about Invictus Game. They returned to Abuja, and there are quite a lot of programs that they did while they were out there. They also had a conversation, a kind of discourse with the WHO former director, the first African woman to be the director of the World Bank, Dr. Okunje-Iweala. So, and all this kind of program is a high-profile event indeed, and all this are being criticized all over the world in the media, TV, especially in America and the UK, simply because of this couple. They have already, tagged the couple as for them to attach with Nigeria, also identify with Nigeria. Some call them, they can be called scammers as well. Where on earth can you say Nigeria is a scam? It's not a scam. Nigeria is a black Africa.
Meghan's 47% of Nigeria.
Nation, the biggest and actually the giant of Africa, and it also remains one of the economically progressing nations in the world. Even though she has its own challenges like every other nation. So you should also note that these challenges that Nigeria is facing, be in terms of security or in terms of any other areas of economic challenges, they're actually trying to make their way out of it. So like any other nations, they will have their own challenges. But anything with Nigeria is always blow out of proportions. And that is actually, I believe, has been the reasons why.
We will also take away is to see the diversity, and the extent, of how big our country is and how we continue to ensure that we live, together in peace and harmony.
When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry decided to come to Nigeria, it has been a wavelength of arguments, of conversation, and a whole lot of controversies.
Peace and harmony, and how Lagos, what role Lagos plays in that whole conversation. They've been to Kano, they've been to Abuja, here now in Lagos. I'm sure they have their own experience of what Nigeria looks like. And we've extended additional invitation to them that they can always come back.
As we can hear from all these commentators and also presenters, there is another one presenter who actually said that, the visit was being paid for by Nigerian government, so to say. Well, if they believe that it's been paid for, well, partly in Africa, generally, we're always welcoming whoever is coming to visit. So, and that's been that's to compare Africa to other nations like Western nations. This is a quite sharp contrast, a kind of a difference. Africans are more welcoming to other people, and that's why they took the advantage of Africans or Africa itself in the pre-colonial history. They've taken advantage of their welcoming gestures of allowing foreigners or whoever is coming to them. They treat them very well, unlike the hostility which you can find in most Western nations, because especially if you are from Africa, you are being treated in a way that you are as if you in unglorified way, and they are ready to make you feel like inferior to them, as if they are wiser. They are not really wiser than the African people. So African people are more diligent, intelligent, and they are actually hardworking and trustworthy. These are the kind of people that, in fact, some quarters in the Western nation actually admit that if you want to see the best of people, mostly black people are actually very more friendly, and they are more kind, unlike in so many other nations in the world. A practical example is when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrived in the country, and you can see the kind of a traditional, kind of a welcoming they give to them. You can see the dancers say how happily Nigerians show that they are really welcoming to. To anyone coming to their country. This is actually the difference between Africans and the Western nations.
Briefly So you can still be watching live. You can still be watching us live on TVC News. That is Meghan and Harry with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu coming out of a closed-door meeting.
As part of the activities to mark their presence where they're in Nigeria, they were actually being welcomed in Lagos, in Marina House, it's a government house in Lagos, a state house. Well, they have been treated as president of any nation.
They arrived at about 1:10 p.m. this afternoon to the Lagos house.
When guests of that profile are being welcomed by the state executive governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and you can see the warm reception they gave to them, and you can see how they are actually being given the honor indeed as well. And when the governor was actually proud to say this, we are proud of this couple and we are proud of Meghan Markle for being in Nigeria, for partly Nigeria and partly American, and we are also proud. See, can you now see how the governor is welcoming them?
Thank you very much. We've just had a visit, a courtesy visit from Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, the Princess of Sussex here.
So addressing the people, addressing why they ask the governor addressing the public about the visit. So, and that the couple has been to various parts of Nigeria. They've been to the heart of this Nigeria's capital in Abuja. They also been to the north, Kano, Kaduna, and also they come back to Lagos.
We're excited with all of the ideas and the things that they are planning to do, especially with the office of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Musa, and his lovely wife that is also here. We just want to assure you, gentlemen of the press, that for Prince Harry, this is it's been a very interesting and very informative trip to the country. He's seen a lot. He's still soaking in a whole lot.
Which is vibrant, but commercial, highly, commercial, most vibrant in a city in Africa when it comes to economic and commerce and industry. So Lagos is rated as one of the capitals in Africa, as you can see.
And part of the things that we're hoping that he will also take away is to see the diversity, and the extent, of how big our country is and how we continue to ensure that we live, together in peace and harmony, and how Lagos, what role
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been shown around to see the beauty and the vast, long, very big Nigeria is. They've seen it. They travel across Nigeria, been to the north, also back down to Lagos State. So many things to showcase the beauty of this giant country in Africa, and that's
that Meghan has, a decent percentage of Nigerian in her. All right, and we've said we've sort of like agreed that maybe that percentage should stay in Yoruba land. I don't know, right? But it's okay. I can see she's
what is actually steering the conversation, and a lot of hatred has been, been churned out through the media about the visit. Most also, we heard that Prince Williams has been given the colonel-in-chief as to take over a regiment, military regiment, being handled earlier on by Prince Harry, and this has been done by King Charles in order to also spite, to make to trash the visit of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to Nigeria. Above all, we are also happy in Africa that we are able to give them a very sounding, robust, reception.
The couple is greeted with cheers and dancing by a traditional troupe.
They are very proud that Meghan Markle is what? She was even asked to come back, and she promised that they will come back. The couple will come back to Nigeria, they come back to Africa. She's been named Ngozi from the eastern part of Nigeria as a very beautiful name, and also being given Ielerom as Amira, which is princess or warrior princess. Yeah. This is also still a lot of conversation, and also being given Omo Wale as well as a Tokumbo.
Ask your teachers, ask your friends, be there for one another. If you see your friend in your class not smiling, what are you going to do? Are you going to check in on them? Are you going to ask them if they're okay?
Either they like it or not, Meghan Markle has been given these so beautiful names because she's welcomed by Nigerians and she's come home. So there's no need. If the hatred being spread out continues, Nigeria is not part of the hatred. Nigerians are actually welcoming and friendly, and they are proud of this couple.
Really talking about whatever is coming up for you.
This summit is organized by a local non-profit organization affiliated with the couple's charity organization, Archwell Foundation.
Now, hopefully people take inspiration from what we're doing, because obviously we can't do it alone. And so the idea is hopefully that other NGOs, the government itself, emphasizes mental health so that they can have programs that are more widespread. We'll do whatever we can, but we don't want to be alone in this.
Come on, Ben, now. You can figure it out.
Of General C.G. Musa, who's the chief of Afghanistan. As I said,
You're welcome to Lagos. You're welcome to the Center of Excellence. You're welcome to the state of aquatic splendor. You're welcome to the commercial, economic, political, entertainment capital of our country. And Meghan for 7% of Nigeria. So we'll sleep in Yoruba house.
Don't And if the fates should bless us with a moment of reprieve, we all could stand together in the silence and just breathe. Rejoice for all the happiness, mourn for all the grief. It's all